What is good, my fellow Earthlings? Welcome back to the Nate with the 8 channel. I hope you are having a blessed afternoon, morning, or night, wherever you are in time and space. Today I got a good old classic voiceover of some neat stuff I did over this summer. This is a clip from the road trip I just took, which I'm going to talk about right now, just for a little quick backstory on my recent life, a little more at least. This is a little, it's kind of it's kind of crazy to get into because this went exactly how I didn't expect it to go. This road trip has been, it was impeccable. I'll start with where we went, of course. Right now we're looking at footage from Mount Zion National Park in Utah. Smoking a little bit of green in the woods and enjoying my time away from ketamine in Denver, Colorado. The big thing about this trip for me was really finally having a chance to stay away from ketamine for so long. That was the main thing I looked forward to in this, in all honesty. I've had it in my fucking brain to just quit for so long, and this seemed like the first good, long time away from, normal life to do that with. And of course, I'd say I'm doing pretty good. It was a good spark, I got what I needed, I'd say. It's definitely still not easy. It's not any easier than it was when it started. It definitely feels better though, I just have to keep on pushing until everything feels normal again. But regardless of that, we'll start with where we went on this road trip. In order, we started in Colorado. Let's obviously start there. We did a little bit of exploring in Silverton, Colorado. Coming out of Denver, where I reside. And, that place is full of waterfalls. It's fucking dope. I would love to go into more detail on these places eventually. Maybe, I don't know. Let's not worry about that right now. Next, Arizona, then Utah, then Nevada, then Oregon, then Washington, and guess what? We went back to Oregon, because Oregon's fucking awesome. And then we started making our way home after a little rave in Oregon. It was kind of ended early. Our plan was to go to Canada and, explore Canada. Just a bunch of Americans exploring Canada. It would have been fucking dope. But either way, money was really tight. I honestly did not have like a single dollar throughout the whole trip nearly, and God bless Marcus for fucking basically taking care of me, I made do with the food I had and shit, and I lived off McDonald's for like 5 days when I did catch a little check. Which is horrible, by the way. I will never fucking do that shit again. I feel like I'm still coming back from that shit in my gut. But either way, I don't know if I finished. We went from Washington back to Oregon and then home to Colorado, passing through Idaho, Wyoming, and reaching Colorado, and safely and soundly. But yeah, other than that, what I really wanted to talk about is how this trip, affected me, and like the pre-tense and the post-tense, because honestly, this is probably what I could blame, why would I blame, what I could give credit to for, helping me get myself back on track and fucking staying on point in life, That's what I really needed, and that's what I'm getting currently. But other than that, I would like to mention the fact that dogs should not be taken on road trips. or, they should be, but, like, don't hike up a mountain with a 4-month-old puppy. As you're seeing here in the background footage, I do have to backtrack a lot to make sure my beautiful little pupper makes it up behind me. It's probably not the safest thing to do with animals. But we still made it happen. It's not like we climbed a fucking 14er with our dogs or anything like that. Just quick little hikes and, some neat climbing spots here and there. But past that, they were a great blessing to have. I got so many cute pictures of my dog, Dama, and of Marcus's dog. It was definitely worth it to have them there. They made the trip, what it was, honestly. Like, if they weren't there, it would have gone entirely differently. But I'm glad it went the way it did. Because the dogs kind of keep me and Marcus on our toes, Keeps us nice and aware. And speaking of this dog, Dama, she's being trained by Marcus right now. I don't know if I mentioned that already in my videos, but she's a nice little Belgian Malinois, Dutch Shepherd mix, and she is a fucking beast, That's all I can say, honestly. But she's getting trained up by Marcus over in Georgia. Hopefully he comes back with her, brings her back to me, her somewhat rightful father. But leading up to this trip, I'll start talking about this. Leading up to this trip the hype was surrounding mainly this dog. I can't lie. Meeting this dog, just being on a trip with this dog, I could also credit a lot of my getting sober to this dog. But past that, just bumped the mic a little bit. Oops. But past that, I'm gonna get that bitch back. Shit. That's all I'm really thinking about in life right now, is getting myself together so that when this dog does get back to me, I'm gonna have a perfect little home for her. And we're gonna be chilling, and we're gonna have everything she needs and everything I need. But past that, another big goal of mine in this road trip was to take a lot of footage and make a lot of content, like travel content and whatnot, and really try to make something out of it, which for 30 days, I got a shitload of content, and you're going to be seeing it in the backgrounds of this, for sure, but it's not very good. Let's just say that making content on the road is a lot harder than I thought. Keeping things charged, that was a big one. My GoPro batteries were always fucking dead. My camera batteries were not the best, so, I bought some, aftermarket bullshit batteries. They ended up dying really quickly, sadly, and, the only on-brand one I had, I kept slacking on, making sure it stayed charged. But either way, regardless, I still got loads of content and footage and photos and all types of goodies to, hopefully put on some fucking reels or, something. Even if it's for nothing, I don't care. It's my story and it's gonna go somewhere. That's shit. That's about the gist of that one. Fucking keeping content, creating on the road, unless you, starting it there really is that was the dumb thing. I didn't do any type of I guess I have done practice, but I haven't done much in regards to that. So, that was a first for me, but past that, I think I'm gonna do well in this verse of things, besides fucking running out of time on the video I'm voicing over because my GoPro died in the middle of this hike. But, excuse that, we still got about 2 minutes left, so I'm gonna go ahead and say that every city in this area of the road trip, or like in the, Pacific Northwest or just west, like I went to Portland and Seattle, and I will say these are some different states. Like, I love it and I hate it. Like, the tweakery is real. But past that, very beautiful cities out there. I can highly recommend lots of good spots, such as Crescent City, Northern California, right before Oregon. I'll just give that as a quick recommendation for anyone in that area. Or, if you're going that area, check it the fuck out. But yeah, I think I may have ran out of time already. So, I'm going to say one more thing. Wait. I really don't know how much time I got left. I'm looking at the editing screen right now. So I can put this voiceover in it. And I don't really know how many seconds that is. I got until 11:51. Okay. Fuck, I got 40 more seconds. Well, I hope you've had a fucking great day. And I hope you enjoyed my quick little story. It wasn't very on point or anything like that, but, enjoy it. And I'll see you in the next one, or when I'm looking at you. Peace.